Happy Resurrection Day to all who celebrate it, and to those who, like yours truly, don't celebrate it. By all means, live the day well and joyously. Experience it as a gift from a universe that doesn't even know that it's giving it, and forget all that other nonsense. Since my channel is almost exclusively about music, with an occasional Sunday school lesson thrown in to leaven the loaf, I might as well bring those two aims together once in a while. So I'm going to share some music with you that's almost enough in my weaker moments to make me believe in God, and some to remind myself and perhaps others of the myriad reasons that I don't. Hey, Loki. But first, I want to plug a YouTube channel that I discovered a few months ago and have very much enjoyed ever since. A channel run by a very gracious, good-natured, thoughtful, and informative atheist named Scarlett. If you enjoy probing commentary chock full of often surprising insights couched in lucid and witty terms, Scarlett's channel is for you. And if you haven't yet made this discovery and have so far thus not subscribed, I urge you to do yourself an immense favor and fill this void in your life right now. Don't waste another minute with me, but instead get right over there, enjoy one of her videos, and enrich your life. I'll put a link to her channel in the description beneath this video. And now, as promised, here's some music that makes me glad that the church, for all its horrors, is a thing. For without that damnable institution, we wouldn't have this. This is Ave Maria Virgo Serena by Josquin de Prez, written over half a millennium ago, and probably one of the first motets ever published. Josquin is one of those composers whom I hold in the very highest regard, as among the immortals, along with Bach, Haydn, Mozart, Beethoven, and Brahms. The reformer Martin Luther, himself a capable composer, said of Josquin that he was master of the notes, while other composers were mastered by the notes. It is, of course, the music that moves me, not the text, but I am at all times keenly aware of the text and how the music is crafted to underscore its meaning. In fact, it is only by understanding that feature of the music, point by point, line by line, verse by verse, contrapuntal techniques marshaled brilliantly to bring it all to life, that one can appreciate it fully. Since the poem is in rhymed Latin, I'll offer you an unrhymed translation to English. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you, gentle Virgin. Hail, whose conception, full of solemn joy, fills the heaven and the earth with new rejoicing. Hail, thou whose birth was our festival, as our luminous rising light coming before the true sun. Hail, pious humility, fertility without a man, whose annunciation was our salvation. Hail, true virginity, unspotted chastity, whose purification was our cleansing. Hail, famous with all angelic virtues, whose assumption was our glorification. O Mother of God, remember me. Amen. It is sung very beautifully here by Voces 8. And I will link you to their performance and thus to their channel in the description beneath this video. And here's some music that, although I confess to immense enjoyment listening to it, tickles my fancy in a completely different way. Whatever else you may think of Josquin's music, I seriously doubt that trite would ever enter your mind. But there is plenty of music that, while very much in fashion for a brief time, now seems trite. To some degree, this is generational, which accounts largely for the fate of much of that music generally described as popular. Understand, by popular, I have a fairly broad catalog of music in mind. For instance, it seems to me that, lovely and capably written as they are, a great many of the Strauss family's waltzes could be described as trite, along with a lot of music by Johann Christian Bach. I'll let you decide if it fits here as well. This is Jesus is My Friend by the short-lived, born-again Canadian Catholic band Sonseed. Chances are that you've experienced this masterpiece before, but it won't hurt to remind ourselves of the many horrors that lie just beyond the horizon. We must never let down our guard. Satan is everywhere, prowling the land and looking for vulnerable souls to devour, or so I am told by those well-schooled in the eternal verities. This gem dates from 1983, but let's face it, it's as timeless as the music of Josquin de Prez, if for an entirely different reason.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
Jesus is my friend.
Jesus is a friend of
I
mine.
have a friend in Jesus.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
Jesus is my friend.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
He taught me how to live my life as it should be. He taught me how to turn my cheek when people laugh at me. I've had friends before, and I can tell you that he's one who will never leave you flat.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
Jesus is my friend.
Jesus is a friend of
I
mine.
have a friend in Jesus.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
Jesus is my friend.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
He taught me how to pray and how to save my soul. He taught me how to praise my God and still play rock and roll. The music may sound different, but the message is the same. It's just an instrument to praise his name.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
Jesus is my friend.
Jesus is a friend of
I
mine.
have a friend in Jesus.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is a friend of mine.
Once I tried to run and hide. But Jesus came and found me and he touched me down inside. He is like a Mountie, he always gets his man. And he'll zap you any way he can. Zap.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
Jesus is my friend.
Jesus is a friend of
I
mine.
have a friend in Jesus.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
Jesus is my friend.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
He loves me when I'm right. He loves me when I'm wrong. He loves me when I waste my time by writing silly songs. He loves me when I'm quiet and I have nothing to say. He'll love me when I'm perfect if I ever get that way.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
Jesus is my friend.
Jesus is a friend of
I
mine.
have a friend in Jesus.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
Jesus is my friend.
Jesus is a
friend in Jesus.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
Jesus.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
That's terrific, Sal. Thank you very much. Beautiful, beautiful. Well.